Hey Brick Maniacs, welcome back to another Monday Sit Rep. It is a minifigure Monday. We have some very popular restocks back in action, including that modern US Navy SEAL and the modern Russian Special Forces. But of course, we also have some restocks and restock pre-orders, so we're going to start off with those. Then we'll have Landon joining us to break down the minifigures a little later in the episode. So let's dive in. All right, and first up, we got the Sea King back on restock pre-order. Great week for helicopter people, huh? Look at that. Fully loaded with printing. A few stickers on there, but I think the overwhelming majority is printing. Got the crew down below. This is the made to represent the helicopter that would have recovered the Gemini capsule. Or one of the Gemini capsules. A little closer look at the minifigs there. Crew 5 on this bad boy. There we go. Looking sharp. Very, very impressive model. A lot of interior room for how sturdy it is too. George does a really good job of keeping lots of play features and functions, capturing the shape and then also making it not made of glass. So well done. And with that yellow and then that, I'll shoot the tail again when it comes around, but just a really pretty looking helicopter. I love that front end. Really, really cool looking. And it's big. It is a big kit. You can see the printed elements on that tail there. Isn't that cool? Just a very, very sharp looking build, excellent model. And I like how the winch is hidden too. Anytime you can successfully pull that off, really adds to the detail. A little closer look at some of the printing up there. Sea King back on restock pre-order. Next up, Spec Ops Humvee. Available on restock pre-order. If you caught the preview from over this weekend, you know that we restocked the Navy SEAL as well. So you could really get a sweet Special Forces load out here if you wanted to. Comes with the 2 minifigures pictured. And as Landon would say, this is bristling with brick arms. Just such a crazy looking vehicle and an awesome kit. Brick arms everywhere, 2 minifigures, fast helmet, printed grille. A little closer look at the minifigures as it spins around. But then, yeah, like I was saying, we restocked the Navy SEALs, so take advantage of that and get yourself a team for this Humvee. This is probably my favorite one that we've done. I'm probably not supposed to play favorites, whatever. This is probably my favorite one. First of all, I like the pickup. That's awesome. I like that it has the turret with that big nasty night vision scope or whatever it is on it. Extra tire, thank you. Brick arms crate, yes please. And then 2 minifigures, one of which has a fast helmet. Like, that's just that's top-notch Humvee-ness right there. So this is available on restock pre-order. Pick it up, you'll enjoy it. It's fun to play with, it's fun to look at. Your friends will think it's awesome, you'll think it's awesome. It's just kind of a win-win for everybody. Like printed grill tiles there. I don't know if I can not quite see it. But there are printed tiles along the edges there. Yeah, you can kind of see it when it comes around. If it was in focus, Dylan. And last, but certainly not least, the Spitfire Battle of Britain Edition is back on restock pre-order. Sturdy build, custom printing, great color scheme, custom minifigure. Need I say more? A staple kit and an iconic plane. Back on pre-order. All right, and real quick before we get into Minifigure Monday here, looking at some straight up restocks on brickmania.com. This is the Mutt with recoilless rifle and the KFZ4. Both of these are back on brickmania.com and ready to ship. Both of them include custom minifigures. This one actually has 2 of them, bunch of printed elements. some cool custom 3D printed elements, like in the case of that field cap or that side cap right there. And then obviously the recoilless rifle as well. Sharp looking minifigure, historically accurate spelling mistake. Both awesome mini kits from two very different eras, but they go well and they sell fast when they're here. I like that simulated canvas cover. There's a lot to love about both of these kits. Both of them are durable, both of them are playable. And, you know, having minifigures included definitely helps. And they're both small kits that shoot things. You know, that's, if a tank is not in your price range, maybe these are. But there you have it. Both of them ready to ship out. Let's get into Minifig Monday. All right, so Landon's here and we are diving right in. So like I was saying, we do have the Roman Legionary and the Operation Barbarossa German Rifleman back as well. But we've talked about both of these guys fairly recently. So we have Landon joining us because we have two other minifigures that we have not so recently talked about. Russian Special Forces and the modern US Navy SEAL. Some perfect calibers. Take it away, bud.
Right on. So it's we've stocked him a couple times, so now he's back once more. Starting on the top, he's got that awesome fast helmet, 3D printed. It's designed in-house and UV printed in-house. One of my favorite designs here that they produced. So it's awesome. I think it debuted on this figure, so it's cool to still see it going strong. We opted for a multicam kind of helmet cover for this guy. Russian Special Forces, you'll notice that they'll be wearing a lot of different camouflage patterns. Multicam is one of them. Their pants are commercially available, another camouflage variant. So just a huge variety, and that's kind of goes back a long ways. Like even back to World War II, they would be different camouflage patterns. Mm-hmm. So no exception here. This would be more of a cold weather kind of configuration, wearing the balaclava, wearing a jacket. The camouflage overall kind of scheme, just the overall outfit scheme actually is a bit more, it's not necessarily for like thick foliage, but multicam works for whatever environment. So
very Spec Ops. It definitely looks like night operations. Yeah, it's got that feel to it.
It could function, night operations, or just maybe in a sort of urban environment, mm-hmm. or anything really. So the plate carrier is kind of a more low-profile plate carrier. The side has this kind of you can see this grenade pouches on the side and some open webbing. Just a really lightweight plate carrier. And then I even opted for some like that laser cut MOLLE webbing on the back.
Yeah.
So that's sort of a newer variation of that you'll see Special Forces wearing. Push to talk. Radio button right there, and that connects. Works with this radio on the back. So it's another one of those looks like a civilian kind of purchase, or just like a you can get these kind of radios off the shelf, it seems. But they're using what they can what they have access to, and it's simple but it's effective. So some mag pouches in the front. And that is those kind of combat pants, the cut for the pants there. Wrap around, jumping around back up to the head here, wrap around 3D printing, or 360
360, yeah,
360
right.
Printing on this head. So that simulates, it wraps all the way around, you have your little adjustment harness in the back, and that interfaces really well, I think, with the fast helmet.
Yeah, it looks so good when it's all together like that.
Yeah. Side note, so this is the AKM. They probably would be using the AK-12, but who knows? That they've been known to use a wide variety of weaponry. Mm-hmm. But this is being restocked, so we decided to show this off here.
Got to hold on to something.
Yeah, it might be a little bit of an older weapon for this era, but you still see it pop up here and there. And then so pick one up, pick 1,000 up, whatever. It's the AKM.
As long as they last.
Yes. Anything else you want me to go over, Dylan?
Looking pretty good for the Russian guy. Let's move on to the modern Navy SEAL.
Modern Navy SEAL. Yeah. First of all, decked out with that, he's carrying that SOPMOD, I think. Mm-hmm. Yeah, SOPMOD rifle there.
That should be in stock on brickmania.com as well.
Yeah, and that's on that M4 platform, so a lot of detail on that. With that simulated kind of laundry bag, in the field camouflage, kind of interesting. Same thing on that helmet. That's that. So you see soldiers, they'll just literally take their laundry bags and spray paint right on top of their gear, and they'll get this kind of snakeskin looking pattern. But it's pretty effective at breaking up that silhouette, and it's kind of got that grungy infield look to it.
Yeah.
Like done infield, so or in in the theater. So overall, he's wearing AOR1 camouflage, so that looks very, very similar to Marpat, but it is a slightly different pattern, and it was exclusive to these like Navy SEALs, sort of special forces of that. And now you're starting to see it, AOR2 at least, being rolled out into the more standard naval uniforms, like work uniforms.
Okay.
But so this was at the time a very exclusive. It still is pretty exclusive kind of combat, especially for this these Navy SEALs here. Let's see, another one of those just really low profile plate carriers. I guess the thought is it's you don't want extra armor to slow you down. And that seems to be kind of the case across a lot of Special Forces members. It's just like you don't want this big bulky armor because like
You want to move fast.
yeah, I mean if you're getting shot at, you might have already messed up the mission a little bit. So it's better to just go as fast as you can. So on the back you got a hydration pack and a radio as well, and then there's some chem lights, some glow sticks,
Cool.
on the back. On the front, another one of those push to talk systems. On his top left, there's some scissors, there's some mag pouches, and he's also wearing those combat same cut-up pants as that Russian Special Forces guys would have been wearing. Some hiking boots. That's another interesting thing you see among Special Forces. They'll opt for like civilian purchase hiking boots, or even like sneakers sometimes, just because like the standard combat boots again are really bulky, and
Sure.
just they're bulky, So you
Yeah.
want something that's faster,
Sleek.
Yep, lighter weight. Just that's kind of the same philosophy there. Just high speed, low drag. The face, another 360 head wrap around all the way around. He's got the special sunglasses. You see SEALs wearing these sunglasses pretty often, and that harness as well. It kind of looks funny without the helmet, like he's bald or something. But I mean, you're not going to not be wearing a helmet with a helmet rig on your head. So yes. Yeah. Anything else, man?
I think that about covers both of
Cool.
them.
Do you want me to go over the other figures quick?
Pretty
or we
sweet
good?
to have them back in the lineup. I mean, we did pretty recently, but
Okay, okay.
people are always down to
Here, check it out.
We'll
Let's
just at least look at the whole lineup. Yeah.
It's an interesting lineup, not exactly historically.
Yeah, right. But there you have it. That is the Minifig Monday lineup back on brickmania.com. Once again, I'm glad we did the tease over the weekend because I'm sure that the modern Russian Special Forces and the Navy SEAL went very, very quick. But don't worry, we will be able to restock both of them. Landon, thanks for chatting with us, and we'll see you next time. All right, and that will do it for the Monday sit rep. Looking ahead to Wednesday, actually, we have some really cool stuff kicking off for Spec Ops Bricks and the digital instructions wise, including the Harrier and the Jackal, both coming on release on Wednesday. So make sure to stay tuned for those. I'm sure they will be very popular downloads. And then we're going to have a lot of cool stuff coming up throughout the month. I think the Little Bird is on there, the Chinook, etc. There's some really, really cool ones that we have ready to roll out for Spec Ops Bricks on the digital instructions platform. So stay tuned for more information there. We'll pull out some of the older models, and maybe we'll even get Dan to talk through them a little bit sometime later this month. Otherwise, that will do it for the Monday sit rep. Thank you very much for watching.